Hello again. As promised, now we're in DAZ Studio and I'll show you what I do with the generated textures from Substance Designer. There is a plane and a sphere, both are running on the same settings or shader, and I simply edit the generated textures in the slots of the Uber shader. So we have metallicity, base color, diffuse roughness, and glossy roughness is the same roughness texture I generated. The normal map, of course, and the displacement map. If you import textures from Substance Designer, make sure to set everything to 1, as you can see here, to make sure it looks like you expect it to look. There is a saying, nobody cares how it looks in Designer. It really matters how it looks when you ray trace it, or if you are using another type of renderer. Whatever you do, you're creating a look, and this is Ire's way of making sure it's as close as possible. So, for those who wondering, the diffuse roughness and the glossy roughness, if I reset them to 0 by alt-clicking, you'll see that there are slight reflections and the whole thing looks a bit like polished concrete. So if you want to go there, leave the roughness alone. Otherwise, I'm going back to what I wanted to achieve. So now you see it renders pretty fast thanks to iRay in 412. It made a huge difference. I'm using the plane to see how everything looks, and I'm using the plane as well to drop my mirror shader on there so I can see what's going on underneath and how light is reflected. You'll see those white dots, meaning there is some light action going on, reflected by the mirror and from the surroundings, from the HDRI. So that's basically it. 2 additional remarks. If you want to set the plane back, then you'll see that it doesn't happen. It simply doesn't happen because the copy and paste between an iRay Uber and everything else requires the slots to be available, and my mirror is short on a lot of slots used in the shader. So let's set the plane back to Uber first, and now copy the settings. So it reads copy selected surface, but it actually means copy what's in the slot of the surface. And go to the plane and paste, and we're back where we started. The other thing is I used the grayish color for a reason. If I need to play around with other colors for the texture, it can be done quite easily. You have to check the results because, again, we're tinting something that's actually in a map. Okay, now let's put it back to white, and here we go. I hope this helps. I'll add a screenshot for the mirror shader so you will get an idea what to do. If you want, type it up and use it in DAZ. It's again, I think it's about 5 lines of MDL, something like that, minus commentary, of course, and have a go. It renders really fast. So have fun and see you next time.